look, right there, right there. Stop, stop, stop. Back up, back up. It was right there. I just saw it.
Yeah, I saw it too.
Gosh. Watch out, you're like going off the road. Crap, where'd it go? It was here.
Hey everyone, welcome to Mountain Beast Mysteries. Today we're going to be going over a very interesting piece of Bigfoot video, one that I have actually never seen until yesterday, and I thought it was very interesting, and I thought it'd be worth talking about. But before we get into that, if you haven't seen the Kickstarter campaign for the Quest for the Wildman Expedition documentary series, check that out. I have a link down below in the description. The last video I posted, I kind of went over that in greater detail, but I'm very excited for that. I hope that we can bring it to life and make it happen this summer. I wanted to do it last summer, but it just didn't end up working out, so hopefully we can do it this summer. So this video is called Bigfoot Sighting Near Sundance, Utah. It was posted back on June 17th, 2014, filmed just outside of Provo. And if you look on the maps, just east of Provo is a bunch of mountains. I've never been down to Utah, so I don't really know that much about the area or the terrain or the Bigfoot activity. The only thing I know about Utah is the stuff that Nathan Rio brought forward on his Utah Sasquatch channel that doesn't really exist anymore, which is unfortunate. He had a lot of good stuff on there. But yeah, this couple is driving down this road at night. Just a lonely looking, creepy looking road. It certainly looks creepy. And I guess before they started recording, they were driving down the road and they saw this thing, this creature, you know, in the trees just on the side of the road. And so they decided to turn around and drive back towards it. That's when they started filming the clip. And so in the clip, you see them driving back towards it and they finally get to it. You quickly see it for like a few frames, and then because they kind of overshoot it, they end up backing up again and it's gone. And you can't see it. So there was something there. The question is, what is it? Now in the video, when you listen to their reactions and the way that they are speaking and acting, seems to me that it's totally real. Like the way they're talking, it doesn't seem like they're acting or trying to like hype things up in an intentional way. They seem very genuine to me. I don't know if you guys feel the same, but to me, this is like one of the best reactions I've heard in one of these, you know, Bigfoot clips. So I really like that about the clip. That's one of the biggest things I like about it. Not saying there's no such thing as really good actors, because there is, but, you know, it's kind of a rare thing in the Bigfoot world. It's very strange. It looks like a very wide and thick, black-haired, upright being. A lot of people will argue that this is a bear standing up, and I don't think it's a bear. If you look at this frame here, it does not look like a bear. Whatever it is has a light colored face, and in this frame you can kind of make out two eyes, and I can kind of see a mouth, which is very interesting. Could it be a person in a costume? Yes. Could it be a really tall person? Yes. Now these people did return to this site during the daytime. And, you know, I'll actually have links down below you guys can check out. There's the two original videos. The one, which was the first upload, where they just, you know, show the clip, the first clip that was recorded. And then the second upload is them going back there and investigating it. But they did, you know, have the gentleman stand out by this tree. He's about 6 feet tall. And when they lined it up, there's like a dark spot on the tree on the left. They kind of were going off of that just to base, you know, its height off of. It appears to be like about a foot taller, maybe a little bit more. So whatever this creature is like in the 7-foot range. I don't know anyone's 7 feet tall, but, you know, there is people out there that are 7 feet tall or taller. But, you know, I don't know. I always get kind of suspicious when we see footage like this where something is waiting on the side of the road. It's almost like, you know, it's too good to be true. You know, that's where somebody's gonna see it. And if you were hoaxing, that's where you'd want to be, you know, where somebody is going to see it. So you'd be hiding just in the trees there. However, it is also worth noting that the majority of Sasquatch sightings do happen on roadways. Either they'll see something on the side of the road, or they'll see something crossing the road. And the majority of clips we see of Bigfoot footage, there's plenty of them, of creatures on the road, on the side of the road, a lot of them coming from Russia. But some of them, even like the Craven, Saskatchewan footage, that was on the side of the road in the ditch. So I don't know if it's just these creatures being curious and just checking things out, or maybe they're thinking about crossing the road into, you know, different territory. I don't know. Another interesting thing I wanted to say, and Bigfoot Tony did mention this as well, he did a review of this video, and I find this very interesting, is that the creature does appear to have a sort of sway motion to it from right to left, which is very interesting because you'll hear in a lot of Bigfoot reports, they'll come face to face with these creatures and they'll see them just standing there, kind of swaying very gently, ever so slightly, right and left and right. And I don't know why they do that. It just seems to be a characteristic of the Sasquatch that has, you know, come forth in a lot of eyewitness reports. So I don't know if that's what we're seeing here. You know, it could just be a trick of the light. Behind the creature you can see its shadow, so you can see that there is something there. The question is, what is it? We don't know. We'll probably never know. As far as I know, they didn't find any tracks there. So what do I think this is? What do I think this strange upright being is? Do I think it's a Sasquatch? I think it's possible. You know, Utah nowadays seems to be one of the hot spots. We get a lot of footage coming out of Utah, a lot of activity. And there's a lot of wilderness in Utah, so it makes sense that, you know, these things could be hiding out there, existing, maybe even thriving, I don't know. And yeah, there's potential that it's just a person tricking someone, but who knows? I just know if I saw this, because I've been doing this for a while, I would feel inclined to stop there in the vehicle and walk into that spot right then and there to look for tracks and maybe push in a little bit, as scary as it might be, and try and track this thing down. Of course, you know, maybe these people didn't want to put themselves in danger, I don't know, but I wouldn't have even turned the camera off. I would have kept rolling for as long as possible. It's another thing, I just don't understand why these clips end so abruptly. I wish they would just keep rolling and stick around for like 5 or 10 minutes at least, you know, and just wait there. Shut the vehicle off, see if you can hear any noises. It wouldn't hurt to go at least to the tree line there and see if there's any physical or trace evidence. But whatever it is, it does look strange, right? The face, the light-colored face, that's another thing you hear in a lot of reports. It had a light-colored face. And, you know, as far as being human-like goes, it does have 2 eyes and a mouth, as far as I can see. And certainly there is arms, especially if you look on the right side of it. There is an arm hanging down. It's kind of blocked by a tree, but you can tell that it's there. So either it's a person in a suit, it's a Sasquatch, or it's a bear. I mean, it always comes down to that. It's very possible that it is a bear. You know, we do know bears do, for some reason, like to walk upright. There's lots of pieces of video evidence of that are definitely clearly bears, you know, walking around beside tour buses and people taking pictures and videos of them. It's kind of funny. But this doesn't seem to have, like, it looks like the lower part of it has bear proportions, but the top half doesn't really look like that. That's just what it seems like to me. Doesn't seem to have much of a neck, just seems to be a thick creature. You know, really wide, strong shoulders. I don't know. I'd like to hear what you guys think about this, though. I know it's been a while since this clip came out, and I'm real late to the party, but I thought it was very interesting. And I don't know why I have not seen it or come across it until yesterday. But it doesn't matter. I think it's kind of cool. And Utah does seem to be the place to be, you know, if you're looking for Bigfoot. So many encounters. Lots of Bigfoot evidence. I mean, I think that there was that one recent clip, I think it was in Utah, of that black Sasquatch-looking creature that was standing up on that hill. Not that long ago, a couple months ago maybe? That was in Utah. So, who knows what's going on. Anyways, I don't know what to think about this. I'm not convinced it's a hoax, and I'm not totally convinced it's legitimate, but it seems promising. I like it. You know, that's usually the best response you'll get out of me in some of these clips. But anyways, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. If you haven't seen the Kickstarter page for Quest for the Wildman, check it out. Link is down below. Let's make this thing happen. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Mountain Beast Mysteries.